Hi there, my name is Matt Cole, co-producer of the Sexperts podcast, along with my great friend Brian Garrity. Before we begin, I just want to give huge thanks to our guest during this episode, Molly Graham. She is a student of improv at the Push Comedy Theater, and she is one of the cast members of Panties in a Twist, the all-female sketch comedy show. We're featuring all the cast members this month, leading up to the show, which is on February 9th and 10th at the Addicts Theater at 8 p.m. Get your tickets at pantiesinatwist.com or on Ticketmaster, or show up to the Push Comedy Theater. There are shows every Friday and Saturday night at 8 o'clock and 10 p.m. And get your tickets for a steep discount. I think they're $12 or $13 cheaper than what they appear on Ticketmaster. Speaking of the Push Comedy Theater, if you want to see a great show coming up on February 3rd, it's going to be The Improvised Murder Mystery, starring Brad McMurran as a really bizarre detective, and it's going to feature other members of the cast of Panties in a Twist. Please check us out on iTunes, give us a review, give us a like on Facebook, The Sexperts, find us on Twitter and Instagram, The Real Sexperts, and send us your show suggestions and topics to therealsexperts@gmail.com. If you would like to be a guest, please send us an email at therealsexperts@gmail.com. We welcome people from all walks of life. As long as you're willing to come on and just shoot the shit with us, come on down. Without further ado, everything you're about to hear is made up on the spot, so please enjoy this next sex episode of...
The Sexperts!
Turn on your computer, dial up the web, download some information into your head. It's Dr. John and Delilah, they're having a great time. Data to do, it's simply true, we're the Sexperts.
Intro music, and hi there! Welcome to The Sexperts. We are your hosts. I am Dr. John T. Alanese, CPM.
And I'm Delilah. Hey there, authentic or artistic bookbinder. Yeah. I'm just a little shocked. That's the first time you've ever credited me as a host.
No, I do.
You've always said, I am your host.
Well, recently I realized that and said, we are your host. I am
so warm inside. Thank you.
People were writing in and they didn't realize that you were a host.
I know. I thought maybe I was just like a grip.
I don't even know what a grip is. We have a very light, a skeleton crew, if you will, here. And we're here actually outside of a monster truck race, which is going to be my first. Apparently you love these things.
Yeah, the louder the better.
And it's not very loud in this little pocket of area. We're next to the porto potties. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We should talk about sex, right?
Well, what did we come here for?
What did we come here for?
Two things, monster trucks and sex.
We have a really great topic of the day, which is what we do. Every week we come to you live via satellite and or something. I don't know how a podcast works. There's no video. That's just audio. The topic of the day today is something that's near and dear to my face. You heard of sex sells, but have you heard of sex smells? That's a direct question to you, Delilah. I'm looking at you, Delilah.
Yeah, I was taking everything I had to say to not say and who's buying.
Okay, I'm changing it to sex smells and who's buying. So we're going to go over, I have vials here on the card table that I brought here to the Monster Truck rally. And there's vials of sex smells. And we're going to go over what it is, how it emanates from the human body, if it emanates from a human body.
I was impressed that security at the Monster Truck show barely even glanced at your vials of sex smells. They're just like, come on in.
Come on in.
You're sitting next to the porta potties. Enjoy this race.
Yeah, which a lot of the sex smells are going to be overpowered, but it smells of shit. Well, we didn't plan this out very well.
My heaven is a mixture of sex smells, Monster Truck engine smells, and porta potty. Okay. That's my vibe.
Well, listen, before we get too chatty, we do have a very special guest, and she's nearing those vials, so okay, we're going to get to that later. So hi there, welcome.
Oh, hello. How is it going, gentlemen?
Very good. Thank you so much for being on the show today. Why don't you tell our audience who you are, what you're all about?
All right. Well, my name is Ruth.
Uh-huh.
And I am a woman of many trades.
Uh-huh.
I started out as an apprentice on the show The Apprentice. Occasionally, they would let me dance around in the live studio audience to Money, 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 Money. And then I got into, I am now officially a licensed hermit crab breeder. And let me tell you.
You need a license for that?
Absolutely.
You do it right.
Yes.
What does that entail? How do you get licensed?
It is a rigorous process.
Tell us all about it.
You have to travel.
Oh, back up. You have to want to do it first, right? Then, okay, travel. Go ahead.
It takes a lot of heart.
You have a big heart.
You have to travel to New Hampshire because that is where hermit crabs were invented. And once you're there, they teach you tricks on how to arouse the hermit crabs.
Oh, good.
You want to get the juices flowing. You want everyone to feel comfortable. Consent is really important in the process.
And tell me, is this have to do with the getup that you're wearing today?
Yes. I actually handmade this shell-covered coat.
Wow. And so did you hand make the shells, or those are found objects?
Oh,
Real shells, I mean.
these are genuine shells that were shed by some hermit crabs that I've
Holy
worked with
cow.
over the years.
Yeah,
Yes.
Have you ever had a hermit crab move back in?
Let me tell you, the other day, one of my decorative shells started crawling around my kitchen.
Oh my God, Ruth, what'd you do?
Well, I said, Johnny.
Who's Johnny?
Johnny is the hermit crab.
I thought it was like your living mate or something.
No, I said, Johnny, what are you doing in the shell? That's for decoration. Oh, that Johnny, he's a prankster. If you don't watch him, he'll walk around in your 5-gallon Home Depot buckets. He's very large.
How large is he?
Roughly the size of a 5-gallon Home Depot bucket. Yes.
Is that all that you do? I mean, you already do so much. I mean,
Is that all that I do? Well, let me tell you a story. Have you ever heard
I probably have.
a man named Bruce Springsteen?
Oh my God, yes. Huge fan.
A lot of people don't know this, but he
Yeah.
has started making some amateur pornography,
Oh my God.
and I am his fluffer. I gotta keep the boss rock hard
And rocking hard.
and rocking hard.
Oh my God. How'd you get into that? Well, first you have to have the will to do it and the urge.
You have
Oh,
to.
sorry.
You have to have passion, and I've always just been a very passionate woman. And Bruce is actually one of my biggest customers in the hermit crab game.
My guess is being Bruce Springsteen's fluffer is a job that gets harder and harder every year.
Yes, yes.
Or softer and softer every year.
Thereby making the job harder.
I see. It's a mixed metaphor.
It's
okay.
a dick joke.
Ruth, I didn't know you could talk like that.
I am a woman of many secrets. Let me tell you.
All right. Well, speaking of, we haven't even talked about our topic of the day. Speaking of secrets, I do want to get to our first smell. So this is what happens when two men get to.
I have one. Excuse me. I have one little tidbit of trivia I know about Bruce Springsteen. He doesn't have a sense of smell. Which is
I didn't know that.
Which has been great because apparently Clarence Clemens reeked.
Well, let me tell you something about the scent of Bruce Springsteen.
Yes, please.
He doesn't have a sense of smell, so he's not really sure if he's totally cleaning himself.
Oh, down there.
Yes,
the part that you fluff.
It's become very problematic over the years.
Mm.
I when I'm talking to Johnny, I say, Johnny, today's gonna be a hard day. It's 90 degrees. He's been sweating all day.
So your boss is the boss.
Yes.
Is he good with raises or mostly cost of living?
He's a Democrat, so he should be raising the minimum wage and
He's
giving
a rich Democrat.
Yeah, that's kind of the worst.
Now, this may shock you.
I haven't been shocked so far.
But this is actually, it's a volunteer position.
I'm shocked.
You don't get rich by paying a lot of money to fluffers.
So you said a lot of trades. I don't want to stop you. Do you have another trade, or you just you must have a full plate?
You know, it's funny you ask that because I actually started out as a street performer
when you were younger.
Yes, when I was about 4. 4 years
God.
old.
In America or some foreign country? Because I don't know if they...
Right here in the U.S. of A.
Okay, good, yeah.
There is a small town outside of Baltimore.
Do you say Baltimore? Is that not Baltimore?
I grew up there. I have trouble talking.
Voldemort.
Yes. I grew up outside of Baltimore, so I talk all messed up. And I used to go out on the streets as a 4-year-old. My grandfather would drop me off,
Yeah.
and he would say, Ruth, you're going to be a star.
Oh, wow. Does all your family talk like that? I noticed you talking like that earlier to Johnny. Like, Johnny, get out of that Home Depot thing.
Yes.
Hi, Catherine Hepburn.
We have a very specific dialect in my family.
Are you a Hepburn? You didn't give your last name. Ruth, what's last name?
Dutcher.
Ruth Dutcher? Isn't that a sex act? A Dutcher?
I don't know. What am I, a sexpert?
Oh, speaking of Sexperts, that's a good transition.
Well, no. We can't transition. I need to know what this show is about. Was there fire involved? Animals?
Oh, wait, yeah.
Were you juggling?
Yeah,
I like to think you were just telling jokes on the corner.
Here's what I would do. I had 2 nickels, one in each hand, and all day long, my tiny hands would juggle those nickels.
Just 2, though?
I was 4.
You must have had crowds. Just like, you must have blocked traffic.
Let me tell you, it's funny you mentioned traffic, because I caused a 7-car pileup one year on the main street.
4-year-old.
Yes.
Look at all these numbers. I'm not into the Illuminati or anything, but look at these numbers. Look how they line up. 2 nickels, 4 years old, 7-car pileup. What does it all mean? 7, 2, 4,
and that's
4,
the
2,
area
7.
code of Baltimore.
Oh my God.
That's inaccurate, but okay.
And plus it's Baltimore.
Hey, this is the internet. It's accurate.
Oh,
God, that guy took a huge dump. We can smell it, sir.
We know what you're doing in there, sir.
Enjoy the rest of the race.
So where did this go? Like how did the act fall apart, or what? Oh, the 7-car pileup. Did you quit after that, or just?
Didn't you make it to Star Search?
It's funny you mention that. I was rejected by Star Search.
Oh
Sorry.
no!
Those no good sons of bitches don't know 4-year-old juggling nickel talent when they see it.
Well, that's a shame. We do actually. This is how we found you. We asked you to guess. We actually have on YouTube. I don't know if you knew this, but there's actually your audition for Star Search is on there. So I have it on my phone. I have it queued up. So if we want to go ahead and push play, you guys ready to push play on this one? Here we go.
Yeah, and you can hear Ed McMahon in the background.
Yeah, here we go. Push play.
All right, and next we got a really talented young lady from Baltimore. Give a round of applause for Ruth Dutcher and her juggling hands.
Hello, my name is Ruth. I'm 4 years old, and I'm going to blow your mind.
Describe what you're seeing here, Delilah.
I'm seeing the most charming young woman just juggling 2 nickels like she was born to do it. And I see Ed McMahon confused, like he's never seen a nickel. He doesn't know what a nickel is.
Well, let's see what they give you here.
Well, the judges' tallies are in 2 2/4 stars.
Ah, Jesus Christ. My grandfather's going to kill me.
Oh wow! And then you pull out a gun? That's crazy. I'm gonna push pause on that.
A lot of people died that day.
Wow, you're a murderer as well.
Off the record, I once worked as a hired assassin.
Ruth, wow. So probably Ruth Dutcher isn't your real name. You probably wouldn't give that out over the internet.
Do you think I'm scared
Oh God.
of a couple of cops coming at me? Hey, everybody, Ruthie here at the monster truck rally. Come and get me.
Wow. Well, speaking of cum, we're going to get into our second smell, which the first one we kind of breezed past, but I'm going to go ahead and open up this, and I'm going to go give it a whiff.
Oh,
yeah.
Don't let me, before we leave today, this monster truck rally, don't let me forget to tell you, my kids are raising money for their school through a Yankee Candle
Oh, cool.
Thing I just need you to buy a couple candles.
You just told me. Nah, I can't do it. I don't. You always do this to me. It's like I'm not made of money.
Well,
you kids are always selling something.
The Sexperts sponsored your bowling team.
Yeah, well, that was worth it because we won.
It is funny you mentioned candles. Because I have a story for you.
Bring it on, Ruthie.
Let me tell you.
I call you Ruthie.
Absolutely. All my dear friends do. So no one. When I was young, after the street performance, when I was about, I want to say 8 years old.
That's a good age.
I had
another number.
I had chronic earwax issues. And so what I would do to console myself is I would craft that wax into the most beautiful candle you ever saw.
Wow. Did you also flavor them or scent them, or they just smelled like earwax?
The flavor, I would go out into the lawn and crush up blades of grass to kind of get a fresh wax scent.
We actually have a YouTube video of you laying on the couch as an 8-year-old dipping a string in and out of your ear. If you want to describe the candle making process a little bit.
We're going to watch this one too. Okay,
I have it queued up.
Let's press play.
And here to show her talent of making candles.
Oh, yeah, and I forgot to mention it was Star Search as
is
well.
little Ruthie Dutcher.
All right. This process takes me a total of 5 hours, so buckle in, everybody.
All right, we're going to skip through this. Skip.
Wow, that string is going in and out really fast.
And that is how you make a candle using your own earwax.
And the judges give it 2 2/4 stars.
That's 2.5.
Another gun.
A lot more people died that day.
Oh, God. How many times you auditioned for Star Church and didn't get in?
47.
You probably hold a record in that, too. That's another.
I told you I'm a woman of many talents, many secrets, many stories.
What would be the most shocking? Like, if I were to, like, turn a corner and I'm like, oh, my God, Ruthie did that? What would that be?
Ruthie now. Good old Ruthie.
She said I could call her Ruthie. I'm a good friend.
Not you, though.
Oh, Delilah.
So it's funny you ask me about one of my most shocking stories.
Yeah.
This took place when I was 22.
Oh, my God.
And I was working as a scullery maid in the basement of a religious camp.
What's a scullery maid?
You basically just scrub things. Anything.
Oh.
Yes.
Scullery, right?
So it has nothing to
Sure.
do with skulls?
Nope.
Not scrubbery? I don't know. I've never heard of it. Anyways, keep going.
You know, I am very old, and I may have messed up that term. You do not know.
I don't know.
Anyway, so I had this job. They did not pay me very much, so I had to find another source of income.
Yeah.
And at that moment, there was kind of a crack in the ceiling tiles, and I saw a vision, a beam of light shone down upon me. And I said to myself, Ruthie, you're going to be the greatest basket weaver we've ever seen. So,
I have a feeling there's many Ruthies up in that head.
yes, it's a nightmare up there. It's hard to keep them apart.
So, did you become the greatest basket weaver?
Let me tell you, I studied basket weaving. I opened a shop down by the shore called Dream Weavers.
Oh, good
And
name.
what I would do is weave baskets in my sleep.
Holy cow. I would say that's the greatest. 'Cause
We actually have a YouTube video where she's asleep and weaving baskets, and actually on a Star Search set. If you want to fast forward to the part where Ed McMahon weighs in.
Oh, Ruthie, I love watching you sleep. Oh, we're back from commercial? Okay, and here's little Ruthie Dutcher. Ruthie Dutcher. She's gonna weave a basket in her sleep. Ah!
He's getting older.
Sir, we need you to weigh in on the stars.
Oh, give me my paycheck. Oh, two douches. Oh, he went mental.
And that was the day that Ed McMahon died.
Is he dead? Oh, shit. Is he dead?
Yeah, he died that day.
It's funny you mentioned that.
Oh, Ruthie, no. Don't break my heart, Ruthie.
Because I may or may not be responsible for that death.
Oh, God. He was watching you sleep. What a creep, you know?
I felt as if my privacy was being invaded, despite the fact that I was on a live television show.
Yeah, Star Search really jumped the shark, I feel. Speaking of sharks, which have a fishy smell to them because they live in the ocean, I do want to get to our topic today, which is sex smells.
You know, it's funny you mention sharks.
Yeah?
Because once I get out of the hermit crab game,
Yeah?
am going to get into shark hunting.
So that's your next project? I was going to ask you.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have pitched the idea on Shark Tank. I'm going to do all things shark related.
Wow.
They were like, "Ma'am, this isn't a show about sharks."
You know, they should really advertise that better because I have been there 5 times with 5 different shark ideas.
Oh, God.
No tanks.
Well,
No
I do want to get
tanks.
to our topic there. Oh, my God! There's a monster truck! Watch out, Ruthie! Oh, God! Oh, it's crushed Ruthie! Oh, my God. Oh, we gotta go. We gotta call 911, Delilah. This has never happened. This is gonna be our first guess.
Oh, my spleen.
Oh, she's not dead. She's not dead, Delilah. Call 911. Another number. This has been a numbers episode.
And 911 is the area code for Loudoun County
In Baltimore.
outside Baltimore.
Okay, well, we gotta go. Sorry, Ruthie. We're gonna get you some help. Any last words, if these are your last words ever? She's fading.
Take care of Johnny.
Oh, Johnny. Yes, we're looking at all the Home Depot buckets. Well, thank you so much. We are the Sexperts. I'm your host, Dr. John T. Alanese, CPM.
And I'm Delilah Hayter, and I don't know that I can handle 4 gallons of hermit crab.
See you sex time.
What do we do now?
Data to do it simply true. We're the Sexperts.
That's our show. If you like what you heard and you think it was worth $1, join the official Sexperts fan club at patreon.com/Sexperts podcast. A special thanks to the Push Comedy Theater and all of our supporters. Bye-bye.